Autobiography of a Bleeding Mushroom. My Chaotic Life as Chishiotake. Hey, I'm Chishiotake. They call me Messina Hematopus in fancy scientific terms, but I much prefer Chishiotake. Bleeding mushroom. Way cooler, right? Because when I get hurt, I bleed. Well, kinda it's juice that looks like blood. I wouldn't mind being called a vampire mushroom. It's that dramatic. I live deep in the forest, on top of decayed logs, on old grandpa trees like oak, beech, or chinquapin that have been rotting for years. I hang out in groups of 5 to 20 with my siblings. It's not Airbnb, more like would B&B. Rent is free, and I just suck nutrients straight from the dead wood. Best free lifestyle ever, right? I think I look pretty handsome. My cap is 2 to 4 centimeters across, pinkish reddish brown. The gradient darker in the center, lighter toward the edge, is my crowd hairstyle. Sort of. The jagged fringed edge makes me look a bit punk, don't you think? On humid days I'm all slimy, and I thought that would make me popular with the ladies. But no, only bugs are into me. So sad. But my biggest selling point is definitely the bleeding. Just snap my stalk a little, and dark red juice gushes out. When humans come by, they usually freak out. Whoa, it's bleeding. From my perspective, it's like, hey, you're making a big deal out of a little touch. It doesn't hurt at all. This juice is just latex. It's like nature's own band-aid to seal the wound. But humans get super excited and take tons of photos. I'm always the victim of their Instagram moments. One summer day, while I was napping on my usual log, a guy with a huge camera approached. He went, "Oh, a Chishiotake. Let's make it bleed," and snapped my stalk right off. My juice dripped onto the wood. "Look, it's just like blood," he bragged with a smug face. "Dude, that's my bodily fluid, you know. Isn't that kinda sexual harassment?" And then he says, "It's not edible anyway, so I won't eat it." Then don't snap me in the first place. Respect my privacy. I chat with my siblings every day about silly stuff. Since we're connected by mycelium, we can talk telepathically. Stuff like, "Got my juice squeezed by a human again today. A kid ripped off my whole cat." Seriously, it doesn't hurt, but it's mentally exhausting. Thanks to growing in clusters, if one of us gets hurt, the others share nutrients. Really helps. I feel like the eldest brother in a big family, always the one bleeding and getting all the attention. Spreading spores is tough work. 2. I make billions of them and let the wind carry them away. But most of them apparently disappear without landing anywhere. It's nature's brutal audition. Sometimes we get a report through the mycelium network landed on a new log and we all cheer. Congrats. I traveled as a spore when I was young, but now I'm a veteran staying on site like a supervisor. When winter approaches, we fruiting bodies wither away, but the mycelium survives underground. So we come back next summer, saying see you next year as we fade. Kinda cool, right? After all, I'm an immortal vampire mushroom. They say I'm not poisonous, but my flesh is thin and tasteless. Honestly, it kinda hurts when humans say, "Better not eat it." I want to yell, "Don't judge me by my looks." But maybe it's good I'm not eaten. I scare them with my juice, get photographed, then left alone. That's my style. The other forest creatures tease me doing your bleeding show again, but I'm proud of it. This bleeding is my identity. Danger, do not touch. But you kinda want to, right? Fine. You can touch me a little. I'll bleed for you. But be gentle. Chishiotake. Still bleeding and living today.